What up, what up, what up, everybody? What is going on? Can y'all hear me okay? Is everything working okay? Man, I'm feeling rusty as hell. Took 2 weeks off, and I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. It's back to square one. How's everybody doing in those comments? Can y'all hear me okay? Please tell me everything's working good. Oh my God, I got so nervous like things weren't going to work right because, you want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because I had this new microphone here I was trying to test out. Totally wireless. Look at this bad boy. And I had it working. It was working perfect, right? I tested everything about 30 minutes ago. I go relax, right, before my stream starts. Get back over here, about to start at 7 o'clock, and the mic's not working. It wouldn't connect to the little wireless receiver. Can't figure out what the hell's going on. I'm pushing all the buttons. I'm trying to figure it out. And then I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I'm not, because I was already 2 minutes late on the stream. I was like, this is not how 2026 is going to start. We're going to start with a bang. We're going to start with a bang. All right, man. So how is everybody doing out there, man? 2 weeks. I missed y'all. I missed y'all like crazy. I wanted to stream so bad last week and the week before, but it was Christmas and New Year's. How was everybody's Christmas and New Year's? Put it in those comments. Did you guys gig? Did you guys just chill? Did you guys, get a lot of presents from Santa? What did you guys do, man? What did y'all do? How did everything go? Hit that like button for me. I feel like we got to build this thing back up almost from square zero now. Look at this. But my main peeps are in here. J-Tech's in the house. Kevin Sounds in the house. Robin from Expert Islands in the house. Greg Huber's in the house. Who else we got in here? Kobe, my man. Kobe's in the house. What up? We got Ricky Gonzalez in here. We got Kelly King making sure everything's working good. She's in the chat. We got Jackadoo, my moderator. He's here. He's in the chat. He's ready to go. Hit that like button. Hit those hearts. Let's get this thing. Going again, man. It's been a while. I'm feeling a little rusty, but man, do I have a lot to talk about tonight. I got enough content that we could probably do a 4-hour stream tonight. Would you guys be down for that? Y'all want to watch me talk for 4 hours? I don't know if my voice would last, but man, oh man. I don't know if you guys checked out my latest video. I just dropped a video on Monday. It was the RCF versus Exaton. And let me tell you, ooh-wee, did I piss some people off. Man, I'm telling you, man. If I ever go to a DJ Expo, I think I'm going to have to hire security. You guys let me know out there in YouTube land. Will you guys be my security, man? I'm going to need me some backup, when I go. Yeah, Robin, I got that new mic, man. And I was trying to test it out, but yeah, I failed. So we'll have to do it on our stream on Sunday. If you guys didn't know, me and Robin on his channel, Expert Island, we do a Gear Guys podcast on Sunday nights. So swing by there and say hello if you're into that kind of thing. All we do is talk about gear, and I am the biggest gearhead there ever was. You know what's funny is my YouTube algorithm in your, For You page or whatever, it's about to just tell me like, look, man, I don't got nothing else for you. Okay. Like you've already watched every DJ, every speaker video that's known to man. So please, the algorithm's like, please give me a break. I got nothing else for you. I don't. It's starting to like recommend videos to me that are like 8 years old, 9 years old. It's crazy, man. So let's get up here in this chat. J-Tech, I got to use my MLS 1000s for the first time last week. Awesome, man. Awesome. How did they do for you? I love the MLS 1000s, man. They're perfect for small gigs. I love them. Ricky says, how were they? Kobe's in the house. Yo, yo, yo. Expert Island's watching, hopefully on the big screen. Say hello to Miss Expert Island for me. They were perfect for the small gig, more sound than I expected. Yeah, exactly, dude. Those little 10-inch subwoofers, they sound awesome, dude. They sound like 12s. They really do. Yes, we can hear you. Awesome. Who got the new mic? That's me. You gigged on New Year's Eve for a vendor and she tipped well. Awesome, dude. That's great. That's what I'm talking about. Can I talk for 4 hours? I don't know, man. Probably not, honestly. Went to Montreal. Yeah, so Robin went to Montreal up into the Canada and got the flu, or he lives in Canada, but he went to Montreal and got the flu. So that must have been fun. Did NYE gig. It was a banger. I'm sure, man. The NYE people are ready to turn up. You know what we did? We stayed in the house. We played some board games. and we watched the stuff on TV. I threw some stuff in our burn pit, and I burned a bunch of cardboard, a bunch of stuff on fire, and that was about it. We watched it on TV. We did our midnight kisses, me and the wife, and we went to bed. You know, Shorty from Philly in the house. What up? Put a thumbs up as you enter, my people. Show the king some love. Thank you, my man. Yeah, hit that like button for me. Hit that like button. I'm hoping everybody can find the stream once again since we've had a couple weeks off. Shout out to y'all doing that NYE. That'll never be me. I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you. Is the podcast streamed live? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. Most people haven't heard the Exoton speakers. I know a lot of people haven't. Ordered 1503 Ws on 12/1. Still crickets from Exoton. Uh-oh, Greg. Hey, man, if you're not in our WhatsApp, download WhatsApp. There's an Exoton page in there that we can invite you to, and they answer everybody like right away in there. And it's all the customer service, everything that you would ever need is in there. Let's see. Kelly says she made a bunch of people mad in our last video. No, it wasn't you. It was me. It was me talking smack in the comments. You guys let me know in these comments, man. Like I said, like, are y'all going to back me up if I ever go to a expo? I'm going to need security. I had a dude literally say in my last video, he wants to know where I live so he can come and talk to me in person. So I invited him to the stream. I said, dude, I'll put you on my stream. You can talk all the smack you want to. You know, I don't care. It's all good. And he declined. But, you know, that's how it goes. So, all right, man, let's get into what I did since the last time you guys saw me. Let me minimize this and let me bring it up here. And we'll go over some fun stuff that I did. I'm forgetting how to do this again. All right. We need to, well, this was all in order and now it's not. There we go. Date created. So we'll bring this up first. And now we got to go to the different screens. Sorry, guys. Screen share. There we go. Hey, look at that. All right. Guessing you guys can see this. Make sure you put in those comments. Y'all can see everything okay? So after our last stream, it was about 2 weeks ago, I had one party left. It was on that Saturday. So stream was on Wednesday. This was on a Saturday. This was a Christmas, or no, not a Christmas. This was a 45th birthday party for a lady that I did her 40th birthday party, and she had me back for her 45th party. And it was actually like during COVID and stuff. So anyways, this was my setup. I used my Exotons, and she said she wanted it to be loud like a club. And you can see here, I'll show you another picture in a second, but y'all can see where I was set up. Now, one thing I do want to mention, you see this right here, my literally my speaker over the night, it was vibrating so hard. Now I don't have the new feet. They said they sent them to me, and this was like 3 weeks ago, but I still haven't got any. I haven't got the new feet yet to install on my speakers. So on this slick pool deck, let me tell you, these speakers were shaking all over the place. So I forgot that was going to happen. So during the night, at first I was playing, quiet or whatever for the first hour and a half, 2 hours. Then we turned it up, right? And they started getting down. And about 30 minutes into the set, I look, and this speaker right here was literally facing towards the trees. And it was like half an inch from falling in the pool. And I almost pooped myself. Let me tell you, I was like, oh my God. Like I thought my speaker was about to fall. So I grabbed it, I slid it back next to my booth, and then I put a bag and I put a bunch of stuff next to it on the side right there. So it wouldn't slide that way again. And then this speaker right here, I had to keep moving about every 10 minutes. I had to pull it back towards my DJ booth because it was trying to go over here by these damn lawn chairs. So let me I'll show you guys that video. All right, think the video is too big. There we go. And let's see if you guys can see this. Let's see, here we go. All right, here's our office for tonight, Saturday night. Make sure, can put in the comments, make sure you guys can hear this. I just want to make sure everything's working again, like I said, because I feel like everything, I don't know what's up with OBS. It's like every time you shut it down for a long time, you start everything again. It's like everything's jumbled and all that. So make sure you can hear these videos, because I don't want to act like and be talking about something and y'all don't know what I'm saying. It's a 45th birthday party. And we're bringing out the big boys, the Exoton S15. So you can see right here, oops, not move the whole thing. You can see like the dance floor. Look how far away I was from the dance floor. Now, the reason why I'm bringing that up is because I want to show y'all, I want to show you something here in a minute. I know a lot of DJs out there have been saying that these speakers don't limit and that you can push them as hard as you want, push them to the limit, push them all the way up. I want you to, I have tapered expectations, okay? I have not been one that's saying that. Now, you could push these speakers, but let me just show you. So, she said she likes a lot of sound, a lot of bass. So right here was a bar. They did a bar right here, and then these things lit up with lights. I got a video of that too. It's coming. There's no neighbors back here. Our neighbors on this side are coming to the party. And they told those neighbors on that side that they're gonna have a party tonight, so should be a good one. Here's our setup. Rocking the Rane 4, super simple back here. One little microphone with a wireless XLR, and we're good to go. All right, so that was my setup. That was at the beginning, so here it is at night. So you can see it all lit up. So I brought both cans and put them in front just to make my setup look a little prettier. Oh, no, actually I put both cans all around the patio too. Trying to remember, this was 2 weeks ago, so this is when I was playing at the beginning of the night before, you know, when everybody was arriving and stuff like that. Time to get demonetized, cause YouTube doesn't like it when you play music. So yeah, like right then I had the oh crap, I got the video too big again. I'm sorry. Back it on up, Shelly. Back it on up, Terry. So that was the setup. And let's see, what is this picture? I don't remember. Oh, I think I was just doing one from my DJ booth. And let's see. Okay, so here we go. So as you can see, again, let me fix the video. Damn it. I wish it would just save that. I don't know. I'm still an amateur here, guys. It's only like stream number 6. Okay, so as you can see right here, I have the, oh, it's not a picture. That's why it won't let me click and highlight. Anyway, I have the volume on the speakers all the way up, basically. I mean, I have it like one click from all the way up. And I just run them that way because I thought, you know, that's how you do RCF speakers. So I figured I would just do these that way. Well, and I had them on, I think I can't remember if I had them on music mode or DJ mode. But anyway, this is what I wanted to show you. There it is. So as you can see, that limiter light is blinking like crazy. All right. So I just want you guys to have tapered expectations. If you see that, don't freak out. Okay. Because I contacted Exoton. I sent them this video. And I know what you're going to say. You can go ahead and say it now in the comments. I know you're going to say it. Well, what were your gains? You know, your gains were probably wrong. You don't have good gain structure, blah, 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 blah. All right, you ready? Here it is. I got a video of that too, because I knew people would say that. Well, you're just pushing them too hard, or you need to use an external mixer, blah, blah, blah. So I was not using an external mixer. This was a simple backyard party. I was trying to bring as little amount of stuff as I could. So here's my gains. Look, one yellow. All right, I had one yellow pop in on the gains, okay? And so in the speakers, you could see we're hitting the limiter. So anyways, I sent that to Exoton and I thought I took a picture. Yes, I did. Here's the picture. So I sent that to Exoton. And by the way, guys, so I don't remember who I was talking to in the comments, but if you go, yeah, this is the WhatsApp page. So if you go to the WhatsApp and you go to this number right here, join it, and they will talk to you directly. So I sent it to them. They said literally, look, at 8:54 p.m., boom, 8:55. One moment, I'll connect with the technical team right away, okay? 3 minutes later, they responded. So, now you got to remember they're in China. So if you send them a message and it's the middle of the day here, then it's the middle of the night there. And so they're asleep, so you got to have tapered expectations for that as well. But I'm just showing you, they're very responsive and they're very keen to fix whatever issue you have. So, hi, James. I just checked with the tech team. These speakers have a built-in limiter. That blinking light is just a limiter doing its job to protect the equipment. It won't affect the sound quality or your use at all. So feel free to keep using them without worries. Okay? And that's exactly what EV told Aaron when Aaron tested the new limiter light and all that drama was going on. That's the same thing EV said. Okay? So you may see the limiter light blinking, but just ignore it. And by the way, guys, let's get back to the main camera. By the way, guys, just so y'all know, every speaker I've ever owned, that's happened. That is the case. All right? Every speaker. I got LD Systems ICOAs. I got EV ELX 200s. I've got 6 different column arrays. They all do that. All of them. And now maybe that's a me problem because I like the music loud. I want to feel it. And that's the great thing about the Exitons. They make so much bass, you can feel it, and it just makes you feel so good. You saw how far I was from the party, from the dance floor, and that's why I was pushing them that hard, because I was literally like 20 feet away from the dance floor. So if you walked over to the dance floor, it sounded good. It sounded real good. But by my DJ booth, I was pushing them hard. And plus, that one speaker I had that was near the pool was kind of towed out, facing away from the dance floor. So anyways, I kept turning them back. So I just want to show that. I just wanted to point that out so that you guys, don't freak out. Don't, oh my God, I can't buy these speakers now because they limit. I'm just telling you from my experience, every speaker I've ever owned has limited. They all do. And I just ignore it. And my whole thing is if I blow it, so what? I'll buy some more new speakers. I love buying new speakers. That's my favorite thing to do. So, I'll blow them up and buy some more, whatever. It's fine. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys because I figured, in case you guys end up buying these, and I don't want you attacking me and saying, oh my God, these speakers limit, they suck. So here we go. So this was at the same time when I took those videos just to show you guys how far I was from the dance floor. And this was at the beginning of the night. This was right when I opened the dance floor, basically. And so this was the birthday girl right here in the black, in the all black. So anyways, it was a fun party, man. That was a fun one. And, it was funny because I told her at the end of the night, everybody was just cheering and about to go home. And I was like, all right, Becky, thank you for having me for your 45th party. And I was like, for those of you who don't know, she had me here at her 40th party. And I was like, Becky, don't wait till you turn 50 to have me back again. And everybody started cheering and stuff, and it was fun. So after that was the Saturday before Christmas, I think so, or maybe a week or two. And then me and my wife decided to go on a little date. Now, guys, I want to let y'all know. Oh, look at that. See, look at this right here. Boom. I love you. Look at that. If you want to keep your wife saying words like that to you, these are the kinds of things you got to do. All right. You got to, me and my wife been married 16 years. We're going on 17 years. And sorry. Oh, hi, Daddy. I have Mommy's phone. Okay, well, that was my daughter saying, I love you. I love you too, honey. But anyways, if you want your wife to keep sending you messages like that, these are the kind of things you got to do. All right. So they had this pop-up bar come to Houston, and it was called Frosty's. And I thought this was a super cool place. And I was like, man, I want to show my stream this because look at this. Look at this place. So it's called Frosty's. It's a pop-up bar, and I guess they have them in different cities around the United States. So check out my wife found it on TikTok. So if you're looking for something like this around Christmas time, check it out, man. It was so cool. There were so many cool places to take pictures and get Instagram clips and all that stuff. And of course, they had a DJ. Look at that shit. I guess I can start cussing now. It's been 30 minutes into the stream. So, so again, this is an uncensored stream, guys, just so y'all know. Of course, I had to go check out the DJ, see what he's playing on, see what speakers he had, all that kind of good stuff. And this dude was chewing some gum like he was trying to like crush it into dust. He was serious with his gum chewing. So anyways, yeah, man, if y'all see that pop up in your city, definitely take your woman out to that, man. It was cool. I got some more pictures and videos from that just to show it because, I mean, I thought it was such a cool place. There you go. Look at that one. Oh, look at that. Oh, my God. I'm such a lucky man. New Year's 2026. That beautiful bride sitting there. Yeah, here's a little clip we did. Oh, damn it. It's not the right size. There we go. And of course we got some pictures. There was pictures like all over the place to like different little sayings and stuff. I was going to try and like crop this and use it like as my new 2026 like picture for King's Court, you know, because I'm sitting in like a king's chair and I thought, oh, that would work good, but it's not the right angle and stuff. And then of course, check this out. I need to post this in the WhatsApp page. What do you think of these QSC speakers up in here?
Your exotons are way louder.
There you go, Exoton. There you go, Exoton. There's you another marketing materials for free. Oh, man, let's see. Okay, that's what I already showed y'all about them. Okay. And then, all right, as I was smooging around the internet, you know, doing my DJ thing, I stumbled upon this picture. Look at this. Look at this craziness. So this right here is the Evox 12. This is the, you know, $2,500 Evox 12 system, 15-inch woofer. Here's your LD Maui 44, which is the, you know, these two are pretty much standard. These are what everyone considers now professional speakers. And then you got your Bass Boss $8,000 column array. Look at the size of this damn thing. I mean, that is just ridiculous. Put in those comments, what do you guys think about this crap, dude? Like, that is so ridiculous, the size of that monstrosity. And I love, like, I commented on one of their posts and I was like, yeah, that doesn't look too easy to set up and everything. And they were like, it takes 2 minutes. And blah, blah, blah. I'm like, come on, guys. Like, just don't, I mean, come on. Like, you think that, and it weighs like 300 pounds or something stupid? Like, wow. Okay. And what is this one? Oh yeah. This was the little clip I used in my new video. I was putting together a dresser for my daughter for Christmas. And we had the Evox J8 in the background. And I have to say, I said it in my video, I have to say that this speaker sounds really good at low volumes with the bass boost on. It sounds really good, but that's the only time, in my opinion, that it sounds good. But yeah, anyways. So I hope you guys are excited. Tonight we're going to be bringing on this guy right here, Jared Daniel Jensen. So it's going to be fun talking to him. Oh, y'all probably don't want to see that. But yeah, man. Oh, wait a minute. What is being shown right now? There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I hope you guys are excited to talk to him. He's a newcomer on the YouTube scene. If you haven't checked him out yet, his link is in the description of the video, and y'all can go subscribe to his channel. And we're gonna get to know him tonight, as long as everything works well on my stream, which it should. And if it don't, I will figure it out, and we will get him on here. So he's excited to be on here. I'm excited to have him, and I hope you guys are excited to talk to him. So if y'all have any questions for him, make sure you think of them, write them down, whatever, and we will ask him when he joins us in about 30 minutes. So let's get back up here. Let's go through some of these comments. Oh boy, we got a lot of comments. Let's go back to our chat screen. And let's see. What do we got? We live in Texas. Yes, sir. Texas all the way. I've been communicating with Della from Exoton, and she's keeping me in the loop. Next batch of 1503 is expected in mid-February. Yeah, that stuff's on their website, and it's on Amazon as well. Kobe saying people don't want that smoke. Man, go read my comments in that last video, bro. It gets pretty nasty. Now, I will admit, you guys let me know in these comments as well. I kind of egg people on. Maybe I should stop doing that. I mean, you know, I like to joke around, man. And like, if people don't, you know, if they don't like my style, then okay, move on. You know, what's the big deal? Like, I don't get it. I don't take this too seriously, to be honest. Chinchillin in the house. What up, Chinchillin? Nice facade. Is it homemade? No, it's from China. So I've mentioned it in a few streams. You can buy it in China. It's the size to go around a normal 6-foot table. So you set up your 6-foot table, you set up your DJ gear, and then it snaps together, or not snap. It has those little push pins, and you snap it all together, and then you put the scrim over it. And you can buy a bunch of different scrims. That's just one that I bought. Let's see. Is that a new booth? Nope. I just explained that one. Mr. King, keep up the good work. Thank you, JTM. I appreciate you, and welcome to the stream. I'm guessing that's probably the silver logo change on the white ones. Worth the wait. I'm not a fan of the black logo. Yeah, they're going to fix that. All right. Y'all can hear. See, also the new feet address the sliding issue. Yep. I'm still waiting on my new feet. They sell drawer pads for the grip at the dollar store. Yeah, I know, but they're supposed to be sending me some new feet. So they should be here any day now. They told me I was supposed to get them, I think, like last week. Get you a couple cheap rubber mats. Yep. There's a lot of ways to fix that. I'm actually glad waiting to order. I would have been nervous if the subs were moving and you were, yeah, I was nervous, man. I literally almost pooped myself. I'm about to say, why are you next to the pool? That's where she made me set up, so I didn't have a choice. That facade is clean. Thank you. Red light is on 50% of the time is okay. Yeah. So the speakers sounded fine the entire time. There was never a time where, you know, they weren't rocking. So, you know, I didn't have a problem with that at all. Let's see. Oops. Let's go back here. Here's the message. We would like to inform you of an important update. The batch of S1503 has undergone product upgrades, higher quality brand logo, and anti-slip feet. Yes, sir. Man, you'll never get that level of customer service from any other companies. Exactly. That's what I wanted to show. So you guys, I can clip this and I can send it to anybody. I get, you know, it's kind of annoying answering the same questions over and over again, especially in the Facebook groups about these speakers. But you know, yeah, my daughter's a sweetheart. Venue looks absolutely sick. Yeah, man. Can you imagine how much money they spent making that damn place? Like, I mean, it was crazy. So it was kind of expensive. It was like $45 to get in per person for me and my wife. And that came with one drink. So we had our one drink and we took a bunch of pictures. We hung out for about an hour and a half, and then we left. So we're not a big drinking couple anyway. We usually have one or two drinks and that's it. Let it loose. LaRocas in the house. What up, man? What up, man? Thank you. Thank you for joining again. You can still use that pic. Use AI to cut it out. Yeah. Oh, Drizzy in the house. What up? My wife and I go to our local holiday pop-up bar too. One year we went to Christmas night, pre-kids. Yeah, dude. Awesome, man. Awesome. That's great, man. You got to keep that romance alive. You know, you got to, man. You got to keep that spark. You need a forklift to move it. I know that Bass Boss one is ridiculous. We do have a venue here in Nashville, Tennessee. I remember they have a big ass QSC line array, and those line array speakers are sounding excellent. Yes, sir. And have a nice kick. Yes, they do. $45 per person. That's it. Oh no, I'm traveling there. Yeah, dude. So one thing that you should know is, like, in the South, in Texas, things are much cheaper. It's a much cheaper cost of living. So the Exotons are causing quite the stir online. Yeah, I know, with the so-called professionals. Yeah, so we're going to go over that if I have time. Golly, I swear, dude, I talk so much. Maybe it's because I'm always reading all these comments. Y'all let me know. Do y'all enjoy that, me going through all the comments? Because I always have so many stories to talk about, and I end up just running my mouth and chit-chatting with you guys, you know, the entire time and not getting to the stories. Exoton needs to treat you to a factory tour in China. Bro, I'm not going to China. You crazy? Well, this year, I mean, yeah. All right. So our first thing we need to talk about, obviously, like I was going to talk about, a couple of other things, but this just happened to drop literally 2 days ago. So look at this thing.
Short days away from NAMM, which means we're going to get some new products. Some of them I know about, and I'll be able to share with you whenever NAMM happens. This one isn't one of them. This is just a rumor that's flying around right now. I've had a few of you send me pictures of it. Let's just talk about it. Why not? It's fun. Plus, I believe I have actual proof that this thing is real, and I'll show you in just a second, but let's take a peek at it. This is what we're looking at here, a Rane all-in-one, which means you don't need a laptop controller. And looks like they took a Rane Mark II, Mark 1, and opened it up.
All right. So what do you guys think my opinion is on this Rane, what did he call it? Rane 1, all-in-one, whatever. So I own the Rane Performer. I own the Rane 4. And I also own the Rane 72s and the Rane 71 mixer, the big, turntables. And I also own the Mixstream Pro Go, which is a really small battery powered controller that's a standalone. And I have to say, man, I saw this. Now, one thing I do love about it is that they moved the pitch fader away from the volume slider. Because on the Rane 1 and Rane 1 Mark II that I have, the pitch slider is literally like right here. And so whenever you're adjusting your volume, sometimes you bump the damn tempo slider. And that's kind of annoying. And DJ 2 Legit brought that up in his videos. So check him out if I know all you guys know who he is. But anyway, and so the thing I'm not excited about with this is it says Engine DJ up here. So I have the Mixstream Pro Go and the Engine DJ. I cannot stand it, man. I don't like it at all. And here's the thing, I don't think DJs are ever gonna not DJ with their laptops anymore. At least I'm not. I would feel so naked and like I would feel so weird without my laptop at a wedding because you got so many like things you're doing and I don't know, man. I don't know if I could DJ a wedding on an all-in-one thing with no laptop. Like, I just would feel weird to me. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts in the comments? This looks cool and all, but it's probably going to be like $2,000 because it's a standalone and it's got moving turntables or moving platters. So it's probably going to be really expensive. And the screen is cool, I guess, but we already have our laptop. But again, you don't need a laptop for this. That's the whole point of it. So if you're not using a laptop, that screen's awesome. But I would never do it without my laptop, so I wouldn't really use that screen. I found that like on the other controllers I have, the ones that have screens and waveforms and stuff, like I never look at it because I'm always looking at my laptop. Same with the Mixstream Pro Go. I tried it a couple of times without my laptop, and I was like, nope. And it's such a hassle, like getting your music from your laptop into Engine DJ, converting it in Engine DJ, putting it on a USB stick, taking the USB stick, putting it in the all-in-one controller. It's just like, bruh, no, it's too much. I don't know. It's not for me. If it was like Apple and you could just airdrop whatever you want over to it and it was all wireless and like it happened instantly, okay, cool. But I just think this kind of technology for me, I don't love it. I don't love it. So you guys let me know in those comments. What do y'all think of this thing? I think it's dropping at NAMM. And here's the box, System 1, Rane System 1. So I think they're dropping it at Guitar Center first or whatever. We'll find out. We'll find out in a little bit. But yeah, so that just dropped. So I had to talk about it. I didn't want to spend too much time on it just because I wanted to get to a few other things. Let's get back to the chat. New Exciton 1399 array. What is that all about, Robin? Write that down. I want to talk to you about it on Sunday on Gear Guys Podcast. Again, guys, check us out on Expert Island's channel, Gear Guys Podcast, Sunday nights. And me and him talk all about gear, speakers and mixers and microphones and everything you can think of. That's why we love this stream. All right. I'm going to keep doing it as long as, time permits. See, you can easily make this a 4-hour show. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like I could literally make it a 4-hour show. Just recently watched an Exciton review. Not going to name the guy because he's nice. I already know who you're talking about, but it was the worst review I've seen. Didn't even put the speakers in DJ mode and tested them with non-bassy music. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. And I I'm tired of making people hate me, but I probably should do some more roasting on this channel. I haven't roasted anybody in a while. I know exactly what you're talking about, Kevin. I've met him in person before. I think he made Too Legit quite upset. Yeah. It also says Serato. Yeah. So that Rane thing is going to be a Serato controller. Terrible review, bro. And said speakers won't last in comparison. Like you ain't even test them right first off. Is that the video with two white facing front back to back? You guys have already got it all figured out. I mean, come on. Me and Too Legit are homies. I saw him going off on him in the comment section. No, it isn't Robert First. It's Daryl Bennett, guys. Come on, guys. We don't have to sugarcoat it. Like Daryl Bennett, he's a super nice guy. He seems like and everything, but for me, he's a little corny. I'm gonna say, whatever. He seems like a nice guy. I'd like to talk to him at a DJ conference or something. My problem with so many of these DJs is they stop making assumptions on things you've never used in real world. Yep. Like I said earlier, he's a great guy, though. No disrespect. Yeah, exactly. Again, we're not disrespecting him here. He has his opinions. We have ours. And, I think it was cool to see the Exotons versus the Evox and the, what else did he have them against? The EV70, the EV70. So I want to say, I thought I had, nope, I didn't even have his video pulled up. So I was going to go over his video too, but anyways, we got to get to this. So this is my latest video. I'm sure all you guys have seen it already, but the thing I wanted to talk about is these comments. Let's go to newest here. All right. So I didn't realize when you piss off the RCF guys, it's like I don't know what RCF does to their fans, but yeah, let me see here. LOL, you're missing the paid promotion disclaimer. And I'm tired of defending myself on this as well. It's like, all these jealous people are always talking about you're getting paid for this, you're getting paid for that. So I said RCF ain't paying nobody, and Exoton doesn't have any money, bro. They sell their speakers too cheap. I thought that was funny, right? That's a funny comeback, right? Right? Oh, no. No. It's not funny to him. Agreed. RCF isn't paying you. By the way, your shilling for Exoton speakers would make me think otherwise. And so here I am. I'm a shill. Here we go. I know anytime someone likes something and tries to help others save some money, they must be paid. There's no possibility that I could just want to help people. So then what's he do? He comes back again. That's not the case at all. I'm all for budget entry level gear. I champion it. I'm not a YouTuber, but on other forums, I tell people entering the space to consider entry level gear. Now, here's the other thing. Why do people keep calling the Exoton speakers entry level gear? What does that even mean? What is an entry level speaker? Okay. Speakers just play music. That's all they do. Okay. Is the EV and the RCF Evox 12, are those non-entry because they're louder? Are they non-entry because you can play Pong on the little screen? What? This to me is just it's so frustrating because it's like, look, man, entry level it doesn't even, you can do a job with anything and make it work as long as you're doing a good job and the customer's happy, the client's happy, they're jamming, they're dancing. You could do it with your freaking speakers from your stereo. Guys used to do that. In case y'all forgot, guys used to take their home stereo systems out and DJ with that shit. Okay. Oh my God. So that guy was pretty fun, and you can read the rest of the comments if y'all want to. And then here we go. Sergio Fernandez. This is the guy. Bro, are you serious? All due respect to your wife, but it's obvious she knows nothing about sound. I swear these people don't watch these god dang videos, okay? I literally say in the video, I'm a dumb DJ pretending to be a comedian. Okay. I never claimed to be a fucking sound expert. I never claimed to be some guru of sound and this and that. All I'm doing is sharing my opinion. Okay. That's it. If you don't like it, that's fine. I didn't make you like it. I don't know why you got to go onto my YouTube channel and type out a 8-sentence paragraph on why I'm a dumbass, why I don't know anything, why I can't talk because I don't know nothing. It's like, dude. And so I respond, ha ha ha, you guys crack me up with these comments. Am I serious is your first question. Did you even watch the video? All the jokes and memes and me calling myself a dumb DJ. Yes, I am totally serious and the most prestigious reviewer on the internet. That was sarcasm, by the way. You should listen to everything I say and never question me. Sarcasm. It is not fair because one speaker's $1,000 and the next one to it is $540. So that's the other comment I got, right? Over and over again. Why are you comparing a RCF J8, that's a 12-inch column array versus the 15 Exoton? It's not fair. I'm like, because the Exoton costs $540 and the RCF is $1,000. That's why I'm comparing them. Hello? Like, I mean, dude. And so, so then he comes back at me again, and then he comes back and so then I say, please join me on Wednesday night from 7 to 9 p.m. when I go live. I would love to have you in our live chat. Okay. He could have been right here with you guys talking all the shit he wants to talk, right? What's he say? Where are you located? Would love to discuss this in person. Really? Really? Are we in high school again? Right? Two grown men with kids. I'm assuming he's a grown man. I'm assuming. He's probably not an 18-year-old. I looked at my analytics. Almost everybody who watches me is in their 50s. Okay. I'm trying to get a younger audience by making these meme videos and jokes. And everyone complaining about my channel is a 50. I'm pretty sure almost about to be on Social Security. Anyways, I said, you're hilarious, bro. Take a Xanax. You know what I mean? Like, calm down. It's a fucking speaker video. Who cares? If you don't like it, don't watch it. Come on. So then he says, F you, learn about sound before you make a dumb video like that. You want a good comparison? Try the LD Maui 44. Yeah, it costs 5 times more, but it's a 15. Or that new EV Evolve 70. Well, luckily, Daryl Bennett just did all that. So then I said, look, man, I will send you an invite. You can come on my show and talk all the smack you want to. We are grown-ups here. At least I think we are. I am happy you love RCF. You can love whatever speakers you want to. My videos are for laughs. If you don't like them, that is totally fine. This is the internet. This is not real life, nor life or death. If you use RCF J8s and make money and make clients happy, then keep crushing events, right? All right. Rant is over. That's it. I had to go over a couple of these comments because I'm just like, I don't understand these people. I get it. You love the speakers you love, and that's fine. That's totally fine. You can love whatever you want to love. And that entire time, I thought I was on screen share, and I wasn't. But it doesn't matter. On screen share, you can't even see the comment anyway. So what does that matter? Okay. So you got to see my beautiful face during that entire rant. But again, Sergio Fernandez, if you ever watch this stream, you ever come across this, I invite you on my stream. I would love to shake your hand. I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to set up a boxing ring in front of my house and invite you to my house and let's square off because I'm an Exoton guy and you're an RCF guy. I don't care. Use whatever speakers you want. And I can't believe I've given you this much time on my live stream. But if you ever have the guts and you want to come on the stream, bring it on. Bring it on. So anyways, we went over that. So 2026 is going to be a damn good year. Like I said, I might need security if I go to a damn speaker conference. But, I'm not going to change what I do. I like what I do on my channel. I think it's funny. I watch my own videos. Now, I don't know if that means I'm conceited or whatever, like I smell my own farts or something, but I watch my own videos. I think they're funny. And I hope you guys think they're funny. And with that, hey, Jared, can you hear me okay? Show me a thumbs up or something if you can hear me all right. Anyway, so we'll, I know the stream lags a little bit. I don't know if he can, oh, here we go. Can you hear me okay? Oh, I think it's lagging pretty good on his end. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, so he's in the green room. He's waiting. We're gonna bring him on in just a minute. But before we bring him on, I did want to show his video. And guys, sorry I'm missing all these comments, man. I'm gonna get back to him. Yeah, man. Ooh, man, I got to get me a drink after that rant. Oh man, that was a good one. I haven't ranted like that in a while. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button for Jared. Hit that like button for my rant and me repping Exciton speakers. Hit that like button and share it. And I wanted to go to this right here. And we are going to check out his video real fast. Well, maybe not too fast. Let's see.
DJ looking to make some more money.
So this dude right here, the reason why I reached out to him is he's actually the first guy I've seen on YouTube that repped these tube lights. And like, I've been talking smack. You can ask LaRocas in the chat. I was talking smack on one of his streams about these tube lights. And I was like, these are dumb. These are like a gimmick, whatever. Well, my man Jared here was like, hold up, my man. Let me show you why they're not. And I was watching this video and I was like, this is serious. Now look at this. I don't think I'm the only one that's commented on this guy's video. Go show this guy some love. Drop him a comment on this video. Let him know the king sent you. And
Today, I'm going
let's
to
check this
show
out.
you one purchase that seriously upped my value as a wedding DJ.
I'm gonna skip his intro.
My value as a wedding DJ. First things first, they look like lightsabers. If you're ever a DJ doing a Halloween gig, get these and you will have a costume set in stone.
So that was one of my comebacks when people said these lights were awesome. I was like, they look like lightsabers. They look like a toy. And he actually makes it a fun thing, right? He makes it like, yeah, like if you're going to use them for like Halloween, it'd be fun, right? And
secondly, though, and this is probably the most important thing, they make your booth something that photographers want to take pictures of.
Now that was what he said right there, that the light bulb went off in my head. And I was like, he is so right about this. I can't believe this. Like, like, you know, I'm always trying to make the best, cleanest setups I can. And when he mentioned that, I'm like, that is such a great name. Okay, his channel name is Jared Daniel Jensen, and it's in the description of this video. So you can click it from the description of this video. But, or I don't know if the description doesn't show until this goes live on my YouTube. I'm not really sure. But anyways, it will be in the description of this video if it's not now. Anyways, or somebody can link it in the chat. Jack, can you link his channel in the chat?
Huh?
Moderator, can you link his channel in my chat? I don't know if that's possible. Anyway.
I can send a link, yeah.
Okay, well, anyways,
What's it called?
Jared Daniel Jensen. The one I'm watching right now. So anyways, he made up a very valid point. Like, it makes photographers actually want to take pictures of your setup. And the reason, you know, at first I was like, whatever, it's just another light. Like, I have nice lights, but
one thing that photographers will do at weddings is they'll go around and try and get pictures of details. They get pictures of the things on the table, or they get pictures of the flowers.
Yeah, he's right.
Let your booth become a detail. If it's pretty enough, photographers are going to include that.
Like, look at that, dude. Like, his setup looks so good right there. And like, people are calling, you know, he calls himself a beginner DJ. That does not look like a beginner DJ setup to me, you know? Like, I mean, yeah, he has the RCF J8s. Okay, maybe we'll have to box about it when I bring him on. But you know, like, that looks really good. Like, I mean, and yeah, he's using a facade. That's fine. It looks super professional.
The details. Therefore, you are getting free, amazing, high quality pictures that you can use to market yourself. That also leads to another piece of advice. Get to know the photographer. They are going to be your best friend, and they will really help you get some value. This soft white mode is amazing.
There you go. And that was the part that sold me right there. I'm definitely going to check out. There you go. His link is in the chat now, and it's in the description. This soft white mode right here. This is why I want these. I want these glow tubes. I don't, and I like using the remote for lights. I mean, I tried Sound Switch. I used it at a couple events. It gets annoying. But my I like using remotes, and the glow tubes, they're actually pretty cheap. They're only like $600 for like 6 or 8 lights, something like that. And then they come in a case or whatever already. And then, yeah, of course, you got to get the stands, or that's a little bit extra, but it's still way cheaper than all the other tube lights, both lights and all that. And yeah, man, he sold these to me. He did. So I'm like, he needs to get an affiliate link so I can click it and he can get a little kickback from it. But yeah, I mean, he literally sold me these lights, so I wanted to bring him on and talk to him and blow up his channel a little bit. So with that being said, what do you guys think about these lights? Let's go over a few comments, and then we're going to bring him in. Oh, man, I missed a lot. All right, backing it on up. Do you think Daryl Bennett's... Oh, back to the chat screen. Do you think Daryl Bennett review was done on the regular setting? Yeah, it was on the regular setting. He said it in the video. He didn't put it on in the DJ mode for Exoton. For the Exoton speakers. He left the speakers on flat mode. Last time I checked, we're all DJs. Yeah, exactly. Are you going to roast Jared before you bring him on the live? So, yeah, I mean, there's not really a lot to roast, to be honest. I mean, like, you know, he really did his homework. And we're going to talk to him about this, but entry level equals budget. Yeah, I think that's what everyone thinks. Everyone thinks because you save some money, well, it's entry level. It's like starter DJ. It's whatever. And that to me is stupid. I promise to God, bro. I promise to God. If Exoton did a booth at Expo, they never will. But if they did and the guys there heard their speakers, they would outsell everyone. Exactly. I know. They would sell a ton of them. And I've told them that. And I told them I would like to go to an expo in a demo room and have me and Too Legit in there and talk to people about these speakers, to be honest. Same goes for the Altos. My TX 415s bang, but I hear nothing but shade. Actually, I hear a lot of people talk good about Alto. I don't think I've ever seen anybody talk smack about Alto. They do talk smack about Harbinger, which I have the Harbinger MLS 1000s. They're awesome. They talk smack about Mackie sometimes. I saw your YouTube argument with that guy. It was fun. Yeah, I did that as a kid. Used my dad's speakers. I swear, bro, people take things to the heart for no damn reason. Yeah, man, it's so stupid, right? It's like we're in high school again. Like, I'm not going to fight you over a speaker. Like, come on, bro. Chill, bro. Not all of us in our 50s. I know. Well, my analytics say that like 90% of the people are in my 50s. Would love to discuss it in person. Sounds like exactly. That's what I'm talking about. He like wants to box or something. Watch it. I might resemble that. And I'm one of these old guys. I know, man. I know. It's all good. I love you guys. Thank you. Hit that like button. You can compare to the 44s or the 70s that the Exotons is not fair for the Exoton. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you want me to compare this $500 speaker to a $4,000 speaker. Okay, yeah, that's more fair. That's way more fair. It's not that deep. I'll be 55 this month. Yeah, it's so pretty accurate. I know, right? I'll be 44 this year, so I'm getting up there too. Keith Dodd in the house. What up, Keith? The more haters means you're doing something correct. Tell them to stop drinking the haterade. You do you. Love the show. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Agree with the wife. It's not that deep. Exactly. I remember if I hooked up my PS4 and Nintendo 64, my uncle's LED video screen panel, and it worked. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? People like can use whatever they want, you know? Who cares? He's come again. Kobe had a Rev 1 with his beginner setup, and guess what? He was killing events with it. Killing them. We have LED screen panel for photos and slideshows. Like I said, welcome to the major leagues of comments, but it was good. YouTube pushed your video to new viewers. Yeah, man, agreed. I mean, I know I'm going to get some haters, and that's the thing. Like, I don't even mind them. Actually, I think it's funny. 99% of the time, I think it's funny. You know, it's when they want to fight me that I'm like, all right, let's tone it down a notch. And I guess that guy wasn't getting my jokes, you know. I told him I'm the best reviewer ever, and then he comes back with, no, you're not. I'm like, dude, it was a joke, man. Like, come on, bro. They still look like lightsabers. Kelly hates the tube lights. Only opening in a new tab. All right, it is on the description. I subscribed. Not sure why I hadn't. Cool, man. I'm glad Jared's going to get a few new subscribers tonight. Jack, you didn't need to spam it, bro. I just told you to post it once. They're cool if you like lightsabers, but thank you for posting. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, my beginner setup looked like a far cry from that. Exactly, man. Like, our beginner setups were way worse than what Jared's rocking with. That's for damn sure. I have the glow tubes and the soft white, warm light white is not overbearing. DJ Jace, what up, man? I don't think I've seen you in the comments before. Hey, what's up? Let me know where you're from. What kind of DJ are you? And yeah, Minecraft. They're watching you play Minecraft in the background. Altos, EVs, Harbingers. Yep, they're all fine. Everybody can do whatever they want. Just received my covers for the Black 1503s. They have the new embroidered logo. Looks very nice. Oh man, send us a picture of that, dude. Send us a picture of that in the Exoton WhatsApp, or put it on Facebook or something. 1973 Stokes. Have you been in the chat before? I don't remember talking to you either. All right. Let's get Jared in here. Jared, are you ready? Let's go. Let me, all right. Let me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Let's see. Sorry. All right. I hung up the phone because I thought it was working through Video Ninja, but we'll just have to do it this way.
That is totally fine.
Okay.
Yeah. You can hear me okay? You can hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Everything's working on my side good. So, everybody, welcome Jared to the stream. Sorry that took forever. I know I'm a noob at the streaming thing. You're like my fourth or fifth guest. So apologies for that, for not being a professional on that side. This is what you don't want to happen when you book a wedding. But man, no, I was telling everybody on the stream, I've enjoyed watching your videos. I think you're putting out a lot of great content, and so a lot of people went and subscribed to you. And yeah, man, I think you've been doing a great job. So welcome to the stream, and thank you for being here. We can't hear you on the stream now. I don't know what changed, but we can't hear you on the stream. Only hear you on my phone.
Sorry,
there we go.
I muted it. I keep forgetting that everybody else is. Yeah, there's a lot going on here, so that's my bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry. I was just saying I'm completely new to YouTube, and so I appreciate it. I've actually learned a lot, so it's been really cool.
Yeah, man. Well, cool, man. So when did you start your DJ business? And you're not full time, right?
No. So I actually am a teacher. I teach here in Utah, and that's kind of what I do during the day. And then the DJing thing was just always a side hustle I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And so I started my very first gig, I guess you could say, is what I did a wedding for my younger sister when she got married, and I borrowed equipment at the time. And so that was November of 2024. So that was my very first one. And then I didn't do my first paid gig until May of 2025. So I just started collecting my own equipment, trying to figure out the software, all those sorts of things. So, yeah.
Awesome, dude. So who did you learn basically from YouTube?
So a lot of YouTube and a lot of AI was very helpful learning how to connect cables and those sorts of things, right? So
okay.
That was actually a really good coach for me. Definitely
nice.
YouTube is better because you got real DJs, but I would say both.
Yeah. So so you said so you're a teacher. So what do you teach?
So here in Utah, if you don't know Utah at all, this place is has a ton of members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And so that's my faith. And so actually, as part of that faith here, I have the opportunity to teach what's called seminary or institute.
Okay.
And so I'm actually like a religion teacher for high schoolers.
Okay.
So it's kind of cool. Here in Utah, we have a release time where students are able to leave the school and come to one of our classes for an hour, and then they just go back to the school. So that's what I do. And it's it's a paid job. And it's a blast, and I love it.
Awesome, dude. Well, that's great. So you got two jobs you love doing. How cool is that? How super cool is that, man? Not a lot of people can say that. So that's neat. That's super awesome. Most of us do a job we don't want to do during the week, so we can do the job that we like doing on the weekends. Such a big change, but that's cool, man. That's cool. So yeah, so I know. I seen you've been calling yourself a beginner DJ and this and that, and I get it, because you don't have a ton of gigs on here. But how many gigs are you doing per year? Last year?
So last year, once again, started in May, was my very first paid gig. So I did 25 last year.
Dang. Dang. So you did. And here's another thing I noticed too. Like, I don't know why, like I just assumed in my head, I was looking through your YouTube channel and I was like, for some reason, I didn't think you were a beginner. You know, you told me that, you know, you're like, on Instagram or whatever. And I was like, beginner. I was like, what? And I went back and looked and you got like 50 videos or something, or it said on your channel. I'm like, damn, this guy must be posting like some content like almost every day. I'm like, that's crazy. And yeah, because you're killing it on the shorts. Like you got a lot of funny shorts and good ideas. And I'm like, you got it going on. So I'm like, I didn't, for some reason, I just thought, you know, I've been on YouTube like for my DJ channel like a year and a half. And I assumed because you got more videos than me and I've been on a year and a half and I'm like, you know, so I just assumed like, you know, you were calling yourself beginner, but like not really. But I was like, he is a beginner. Like he's only been on YouTube for like a month or a month and a half. And I was like, damn, you're killing it. So where do you find the time to do all that?
Okay, so this is where it gets interesting. I'm a teacher, and then I don't have any kids right now. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm married, but I don't have any kids yet, so that makes life pretty simple right now. And then I am an MBA student, but basically I have an opportunity to get tuition reimbursement with my job, but I only have so much per year. So I was doing my MBA from January all the way to August, and then I took a huge break from August to December. So I had a ton of time.
Okay.
Right? But now I'm starting my MBA again, like literally today. And so I'm like the next 5 months are going to be definitely a little busier. So I'm probably going to start releasing, just try and do one long video every week and a couple short videos every week and kind of tone it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's why I've had a lot of time to do that lately. And YouTube has grown like surprisingly fast.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, I've been trying Instagram and TikTok and not as much. And so the reason I have so many shorts is because I've been taking all my old TikToks and just kind of reposting them to YouTube. So that's why I've been able to get a lot out there.
Okay. Smart move. Yeah. So you're already social media savvy. Well, you're pretty young, right? So that's you grew up like in that ecosystem already. So yeah, that's the advantage a lot of you young guys got. Like y'all got the hang of it, man. Like y'all know how to work the algorithms and all that stuff. So that's cool. You could probably teach us a thing or two as far as that goes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm by no means an expert, but I do plan on releasing a video here soon where I just go through the process of how I make like a YouTube short or a reel. Because it's cool to see like your YouTube analytics and a lot of the guys who are, because it's really guys mostly watching my channel.
Yeah.
A lot of the guys who are watching my channel are like 20 years older than me. And so I'm like, whoa, we can help each other out here. You know what I mean? Like they throw stuff in the comments like, hey, you are using the wrong cable. And I'm like, that's really embarrassing. Okay, I'm going to switch that. But then I was like, well, I might be able to help them with like social media stuff because that's really important right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I bet I'm 20 years older. I'm about to turn 44, so I'm probably 20 years older than you. So yeah, so you can help me out. And so that's great. That's cool, man. Yeah. So what's your so you're kind of new as far as the gear goes. I'm like a gear freak. You know, I'm always talking about the speakers and lights and all that stuff. So. I noticed, you know, you do have the RCF J8, so I hope you didn't take my video too offensively, you know, and I hope you don't want to come to my house and box me, you know.
No, I don't care. And you know what's funny about this is like, forgive me to everybody who's watching, but I feel like the DJ industry is it's one where people just measure dick sizes and they're like, yeah, I have better stuff than you.
Amen.
So I'm a better DJ than you. And I'm just like, dude, calm down. Like,
yeah,
I know a lot of DJs out there like, yeah, do this. Like, and I'm like, you're like, and I'm not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be smart about it, but I don't know. So I liked your video, honestly. I am shocked by their Exitons, right?
Yeah, I was shocked too. And that's the whole thing. If people watched my videos from start to finish, like as I was making my channel, the first Exiton video I did, I stated, I thought these were going to be Chinese garbage. And I said that in the video. And Exiton was like, hey, yo. And I was like, well, I mean, I say it like it is. Okay. And I tell everyone when they like these companies sent me this mic, you know, I'm going to tell them I had a hell of a time trying to hook it up to my stream. You know, like I'm going to say that like that's what I do. And so they know going in, like I'm going to be honest. And I thought people would like that. But it's like, well, and they do. Most of the time they do. But it's like, man, I get one or two, man, every now and again. It's like, it's just like they take it personal. And I'm like, I say in my videos, I'm a stupid DJ. Like, I'm not a professional sound engineer. I'm not some, I'm just some guy who likes to play music to people. And I'm just trying to save y'all some money with these Exitons because I thought they were going to be Chinese crap and they're not. So I'm just telling you, that's it, and it's like the J8s, I don't think those are crap speakers. I mean, I said what I said in my video. I think they're really loud and the bass is lacking. And, to some other people, the bass may not be lacking. That's the thing. It's like, and here's the thing, too. At 99% of gigs, like weddings and things like that, if they can hear the music good, that's all they care about. They don't want the whole room shaking with bass, and they don't want the chandeliers rattling and shit. I do, but they don't, and it's like, you'll be fine with the J8s, if 150 person, what you have. Your setup looks great. Like I just said in that video, it looks amazing. Like it doesn't look anything like a beginner DJ. Most beginner DJs have a table with cables hanging off of it and, and stuff everywhere. And they got their carpeted speakers and, it's like, your setup looks great, so I don't know why people get so offended and try to measure my speaker costs $5,000. Well, it's like, okay, like cool. I'm glad you like them, it's fine. But anyway, I already ranted all about that. I don't need to be. I'm glad you didn't take it personal. I'm glad you have a sense of humor. It's like, take it easy, guys. It's like, it's not that big a deal. But yeah, so you were talking about maybe upgrading your gear and stuff like that, your lights. And so you want to get into DMX. Have you tried that before? Have you tried DMX?
I haven't yet, but I've been trying to learn all I can about it.
Yeah.
The lights I have right now, the Rockville ones are DMX, but I just bought the Pioneer DDJ FLX10 and I was like, yes,
nice.
This is awesome. But they don't even work with Rockville with like the record box lighting software.
Really?
You have to get like an external, like a sound switch, right? Is what I was learning.
I didn't know that. I was
like, man, I should have gotten different lights because then I could just, I don't know. I feel like it'd be way easier to just run it all through Rekordbox. But I also have like a pretty simple laptop, and so I don't want to crash the system or anything. But I am gonna try and look into that by the end of this year. So
well, the reason why I bring it up is because I wanted to say, I think that you'll find that once you get into that whole thing. Like, because I did it too, and I was like, oh, I gotta have DMX. That's what all the professionals have. That's what. So I got Sound Switch and I hooked it all up. And first of all, hooking it up, especially if you're going to use the cheaper lights, like if you're not using Chauvet and ADJ and the ones that are pre-programmed in there, like the Chinese lights, you're going to have to program them in yourself, which is a whole nother friggin', ball of wax. And then once you finally get it figured out and everything, to me, it's just not worth the hassle, bro. That's why when I saw your video and you're like, glow tubes are on the remote, I was like, hell yes. Like, when I go to an event, like that's what I use. Like I use both lights and they're on remote, and you put the master right by you, and you can and it communicates to all the other lights. And so I don't know if the Rockvilles are like that. I think it's the same. I thought they were the same as the of the both lights. But yeah, you set one as a master, you set all the rest on slave, and you can just click it with the remote. Like if I want a strobe, I click strobe, during a drop, click it back, and I just do like a fade during the music. And it works great, man. And then same with I have the Gig Bar ILS Move, and same with that thing, man. You just it has moving heads and it looks great. You don't have to bring totems and all this other bull crap. And so I mean that's what I do. Like I said, you can people can do whatever they want. I found it super easy and it looks great. Everybody's always super happy with it. And then so with those glow tubes, I was like, man, I don't care. I'll take another remote. And the warm white on there, that's what I was like, man, that looks so good. And like the both lights, all those, they don't have that warm white setting. And I don't know why. That's weird. But
yeah, it's so true. Like seriously, the warm white is what sold me. And I talked about that in the video a little bit. And if you guys haven't seen that video, it is kind of a trash video. Like it was one of my first ones.
I thought it was good.
I fully believe, I appreciate that. I was gonna say, I fully believe there's a quote I love. It's, you don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. So I was like,
there you go.
I'm just going to start. You know what I mean? So anyways, keep that in mind if you're watching the earlier ones, and I hope they get better. But the warm white is like a huge deal. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And my Rockville par lights, they only do a cool white, but like the warm candlelight white looks so good. I really like it. You know what I mean? And I feel like it does really improve the aesthetic of the booth a lot.
For sure. I mean, when you showed the pictures and everything, I was like, damn, I was like, his booth looks amazing. And I'm like, that warm white looks so good. Like, I was like, that alone, I was like, if they were only warm white, I would still buy them just for that. Like, just to have around my booth that looks so pretty, like during dinner and all that. And then you could turn them off and turn all the blinky lights on afterwards, you know, but like, or you could like set those. I was just in my head thinking like, man, you could set those by the head table, you know, a couple of them by the head table. I mean, there's so much you could do with that. It just looks like a giant, beautiful candle, you know, I love it. So I was like, I'm definitely buying some like right away. And so you sold me on those. That's why I told them they need to give you like an affiliate link or something, because you could probably make a lot of money with selling them things. But because I was always like, man, the tube lights are dumb. I was like, they're and my wife's like, they look like lightsabers. That's dumb. You don't want that at a wedding, you know. And I'm like, well, yeah, but some of the brides, you know, the younger brides, I think they think like you showed in the video. I'm like, look, he shows right here. Look how much fun those people are having. And that's what it's about. You know, it's not about like what we think. It's about what they think, you know, and if they're out there dancing and doing the limbo and having a great time, they're going to be like, they're going to go home and tell all their family, and man, that guy was so cool and his setup looked amazing. And that's what matters, you know? And I was like, man, so anyways, enough glazing, you know, but anyway, I was really impressed with that video for sure. And I like how you're showing, what's really cool too about your channel is you're showing like your progression from, you know, what you're calling your beginner self to, you know, in 3 or 4 or 5 years, we'll be like, you'll be able to look back and be like, damn, look where I was and look where I am now, you know? And so what is your ultimate goal? Like, do you hope to like be like a full-time DJ and that's it, like that as your only income, or do you want to keep doing the dual thing? What are you in school? You said you're in MBA, so what are you doing for that?
Yeah, so it's kind of random, but the job I'm doing right now, they have kind of 2 different levels, and they have like one that's called a 5-year teacher track, and then they have one that's like they call it a religious educator track, and that's like the career path.
Okay.
So my goal would be to do the career path, because I really love what I do. Like, I love working with the youth, the high schoolers. They're super fun. And like it's like, if you guys don't know, like the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, it's very youth pastor vibes, you know what I mean? Like what I do, honestly. And so my wife and I, we go and teach these summer camps sometimes of like up to 400 kids. And we do that every summer, and I love this. So then you
DJ for them.
So it's too bad because they have a dance, but it's so strict on like what they can play. Like if the song even says like, if the song even talks about like making out or something, they're like, sorry, it's a no-go. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I don't DJ for them, unfortunately, but yeah, they know I DJ, you know what I mean? And it's kind of funny because I'll go from teaching Jesus and then switching to like playing hardcore music.
Yeah.
For these weddings. But yeah, so my goal was never from the start, really never to become a full-time DJ. If the thing I'm doing like didn't work out for some reason, then I might say like, hey, I got to do something, you know what I mean? And I am getting an MBA because you need a master's degree to get the higher tier of what I'm doing. So that's why I'm getting an MBA. They encourage you to get it in something that's not religious related, because it's like a really competitive job here.
Really?
So
that makes sense.
Crazy.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, but it's really competitive. And so they basically say like, get a degree in something that doesn't have to do with religion, because then if you weren't able to work with us, then you would have something to fall back on. So that's why I'm doing it right now.
That's smart. Yeah, that's smart. Okay, well, cool, man. That's pretty neat. Let's go back and look at these comments here. If you guys have any questions for Jared, throw them in the comments. I missed a ton. And by the way, guys, I noticed again, I left that last comment on the screen for like 10 minutes. Like, y'all could let me know, like, hey, dumbass, turn the comment off. Because a lot of times I'll highlight someone's comment and talk about it, and then I forget, you know, I just move on and I remember that's hilarious. So Kevin Sounds was enjoying us staring at each other and trying to get the thing working at the beginning. Oh yeah, we know it's all on you. LOL. I know, man. I'm a noob. Sorry, I just got on YouTube on my phone. Oh, that was you.
That's me. Sorry. There's a couple of those.
Yeah, that's good. StreamYard is great for this type of thing. Yeah, I'm going to check out StreamYard and maybe Riverside. I don't know. We're going to see. Because originally when I started this whole thing, I was just going to, talk my crap myself, and then I brought on my first guest, which was actually Robin from Expert Island. And I was like, man, I like doing that. That was kind of fun. And so then I started reaching out to other guys, and like so many people were like, yeah, man, I'll jump. And I was like, cool. And I was like, it'd be fun to like bring on guys that, and learn from them. They learn from me and get to know each other. And so I didn't realize my format was going to be more of like, an interview type thing, but, and I don't even know how good of a job I'm doing at it, but,
hey, you're doing great. You're doing great. I was going to say podcasts with two people always do better.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So I thought it was something different, like like there's a few live streams, Aaron's got one, and Jay Book's got one, and I think Cleveland Terry, they'll be live tomorrow. And there's a bunch of different live streams, and mine's different. So I was like, that's the thing. I was trying to be different. Same with my videos. I was trying to be more funny, more memes, things like that, trying to bring it because, and that's another thing is here I go ranting again about my damn video. Like people on my RCF video were like, stop with all the cutaways and all the dumb stuff. Like just give us the facts. And I'm like, if you want to see that, go watch the other 15 reviews of the same speaker on YouTube. They're all doing that, like they just, here it is. It's 1400 watts. It's 132 dB. But, it's like everyone's doing that. So it's like, I get it. Like, whatever, man. Like, anyways.
Got to find some way to make it unique, right?
Right.
Like that's like what I've been trying. With my channel, I was telling my wife, I was talking about this and I was like, I'm trying to find a way to make it unique. And somebody literally commented on one of my posts and they're like, hey, you don't know what you're doing. You should stop. I know you're trying to help newbies, but this isn't helpful. I was like, but that's why I'm making the channel is because like, I really don't like, I know a little bit, but I've literally been coached by Chat GPT. I need help. You know what I mean? And I've already had some success. So I want to share with beginner DJs some of the things that have worked well for me. But I actually commented to that guy. I was like, hey, I'm not trying to be mean, but like, if you're going to be mean like that, like, can you actually at least give me feedback?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like give me ways to improve. So that's why I was hoping my channel could be beneficial to people who are like just starting and they're like, oh, this guy literally started like with his first paid gig like 8 months ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like we can get there in 8 months and see the progress, like you said.
Yeah, well, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Cause I mean, I think it was probably a good year and a half before I started taking paid gigs. I want to say, because I mean, well, and my trajectory was a little different too, because I thought I was going to be the next like Marshmello or whatever, like the next EDM guy, because I was trying to produce music and all that, and then I found like, I just enjoy playing for a crowd and seeing them react to it, and and then of course I'm good at running my mouth, so. The guys around me were like, you need to do like weddings and stuff, dude. He's like, you have the personality, you have all that. So anyways, but yeah, I mean, I think your trajectory's been amazing, for as little time as you've been on YouTube and your DJ business, and you're already like, doing weddings and people are enjoying it. I mean, that's awesome, dude. I mean, yeah, I don't know if is my sound effects working. I'm hitting the cheer thing, but I'm not hearing it. So I don't know, man. That's probably the one thing that failed on my stream again. Anyways, let's see here. Okay, they're going back telling us what we did wrong on the stream, bro. You did get a sponsor by Apple. You showing it like a paid ad. I'm showing Apple like a paid ad. I don't know what that one was referring to. Cheers, Jared. See, James, you can easily make this a 6-hour show. Exactly. Because I spent 2 hours trying to make it work right. Yeah, but it's 10 times easier to become a DJ today than literally just a few years ago. Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. Yeah, there is so much stuff. And now with AI, it's like, dude, I mean, how do you think that's going to affect our industry, like moving forward? Because you used Chat GPT to get into it. What do you think? How long is it before Chat GPT does it for us?
You know what? It was so funny. I was worried about this with ChatGPT in general. Like, I want to write a book one day. I love to write. And so I was like, is this going to ruin everything I want to do? Like, I want to be a DJ. I want to write. So I actually put it into ChatGPT. I was like, are you ever going to replace DJs? And it was funny because it literally said, it was like, a live person behind the decks brings an energy that no pre-recorded mix could.
Yeah.
And so I was like, that's like a really good point. Just being behind the mic, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
Things like that, where people are feeling the energy. They like seeing you there. They like the professionalism. And so I think we should be fine, but I do think AI is going to make mixing super easy for us.
Yeah.
To the point where it's like, you know what I mean? Like, we're going to have to become a lot more creative with that.
Yeah. It's
I just hope
boring.
it doesn't become a job where we just bring in audio equipment and then just like hit play once and then leave. You know what I mean? Like, I hope we still gotta have some excitement with it. Yeah.
So my take on the whole AI thing is like, I agree. Like, I think AI is going to make it way easier. And I think that like 300, 400, $500 DJs, they're going to be in trouble because, the guys who just go and play a song and then they fade down the volume, they play the next song, they fade up the volume, they don't have any interactivity. They don't have any mixing skills and that kind of thing. And that's a lot of the older guys and it's a lot of the $300 guys. So I think they are going to have an issue. I think guys like us that you sell your personality along with it will be fine. But yeah, man, because I found, like you said, with AI and with like all of the buttons and knobs and crap that we have on our controllers now, like that's why I like using Serato. Like, everybody in my chat is trying to get me to go to virtual DJ, and they're like, it's so much easier and it does this and it does that. And I'm like, I don't want that stuff because it makes the job boring. It's like you just load a song and then you load the next one and it blends automatically. It's like, I want to push the buttons and I want to, we have the furniture. Oh, by the way, side tangent. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, I want them to see what I'm doing. I want them to and nothing against the facade. Like I said, your setup looks amazing, but I don't want to be like this, the star or whatever, but I do want the people to be like, man, this guy's working, he's working. He's not just standing there picking his nose and playing 2K on his computer while, we're dancing. You know what I mean? So or like the memes. Have you seen the memes where it's like what DJs are really doing behind the booth and they're like just making a sandwich or something and like the crowd's. So I thought about making a video like that here soon where I'm just making a sandwich behind the booth. But yeah, it definitely is cool for people to see. Like you were saying, my goal is to get rid of the facade eventually because you want people to see what you're doing, right? It's cool for them, and it's like, whoa, they know music, you know what I mean? And they're creating an experience right now. Yeah, especially with stems and stuff. Like when you're popping the stems and and you're blending songs, like that is so much fun, man. It's like, dude, I love doing this. I don't want it to do it for me, forget that. And so, side tangent, I did see you posted, I don't remember where I saw it. I saw it somewhere, but you got the DJ booth from KPO DJ or whatever. I don't want to ruin your surprise or whatever. No, but you're okay. I was gonna say I saw you said you got it too. So we'll probably, to those of you who are watching, we'll probably both make a video on this because I'm pumped for this thing. If it's as good as it looks, like I'm excited to compare it to like the Bun booth or like the Danny Max booth and stuff like that. It is wood, so I could see it having some issues like chipping and stuff, but I think it's showing up on Monday for me. So I'll have a gig. Yeah, I'll have a gig next weekend and I'll try and get some footage with it. But I don't know if my FLX 10 is going to get here in time. So I might be using that big old booth with a tiny little controller. So I might look a little goofy. So we'll see. But yeah, the people at KPO DJ though were super helpful. I reached out to them. I asked them questions and they were super good to respond like to my specific needs. Yeah. And so they were just super helpful. Yeah. So same for me too. Like I'd never worked with KPO DJ. I usually use iDJ Now and they're out of New York and, I've bought all my stuff through them. So I just like it because it's all there already, and they already know who I am and stuff. Well, I saw that booth on like a YouTube video or whatever, and I've been looking for, LaRocca's Entertainment in the chat, he'll tell you like, they've all bought, they've all made they call it, what is it called? They call it, put it in the chat, guys. I can't remember what y'all call it, like the fancy booth or something. Anyway, it's DJ Peck. He's another YouTuber, and he has a video where he built a booth from an Amazon desk. And so I was trying to do that myself for because I have a white furniture booth already. And what kind do you have? I have the Danny Max. Okay, cool. So I'll compare it in my video that I make. But yeah, the Danny Max was like over $3,000, you know? And so I was like,
be honest with me. Like, do you feel like the Danny Max one, in your opinion, looks like way cooler than the KPO DJ? Because I think I've seen yours. Is it the one with the 2 pillars?
yes. So
It's pretty dope. Like, it's pretty cool.
I bought that one because I wanted, and I know this sounds funny, and people, lavish booth. There we go. The lavish booth. Yeah. I'm glad you guys are still paying attention. Shout out to the chat. Hit the like button. hit the hearts, whatever you got to do in the chat. But yeah, man, I bought that booth, and I know it sounds kind of corny, but like originally when I bought it, I was like, I want people to see my legs. I want them to see me like moving, and like, I don't know why. I just thought like the booths with like the thing in the middle, I was like, that looks like a preacher's pulpit. Like, you know, nothing against that, you know, whatever. But like, I'm a Christian as well. But like, you know, I was just like, I want to look different, you know. And at the time I was watching a bunch of the like music festivals, and like Martin Garrix would come out, and he had a booth that was like a long thing like this, like shaped like that. And then you could see him back there like moving and like dancing. I'm like, that's going to be me. Like, I want that to be me, you know? And so that's the one I bought.
I've seen those one on iDJ now too, but I don't know if those ones that you're talking about, like kind of the whatever shape you're saying, don't they usually not have like as much storage space and stuff?
Right.
So it's kind of hard for wedding DJs, but they are sick.
Yeah, cool. I didn't take that into account. So I'm like, because at that time I wasn't really doing a lot of weddings. This is like way back when I first started. And so now I'm like, I kind of wish, like, because my mentor Danny, he has the Pro X booth, and it has the thing in the middle, right? And you can put your microphones and your rack and like your mixer, all that stuff in there, you know. And if you leave, like,
does he have the thin one or like the wide one? Because I know there's like the control tower one, which is like a little
control tower. Yeah, it's thinner.
The control tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And but he even put a freaking jackery in there sideways, and he's made his. I told him, I don't know why he hasn't come out with a video yet. If you haven't,
I've seen this.
Okay,
I've seen it. Yeah,
on
the
TikTok
one where he like goes out into the crowd. Dude, that is so cool.
Okay,
I saw his video.
Okay, so that's Danny. That's my mentor, the guy. I work for his company, and so I do weddings through him, and then I help him at a lot of his events just for fun because he's a phenomenal DJ. And so I'm like, you're gonna pay me to come help you in an event? Okay, sure, yeah, like I'm coming. Like, why not? You know, and then of course I do my own weddings also. Like if he's booked, he'll throw me, you know, a wedding. And I only like doing 1 or 2 a month. I mean, I have a full-time job and I make good money, and I don't do it for the money. I do it because I love doing it, you know. And so anyway, it works out for both of us. It's perfect. So a perfect situation. But yeah, so he put a jackery inside of his, and it's fully battery powered. It's wireless. We use ska wireless to our speakers. And so there's no wires at all. And you can roll that bitch into the bathroom and keep playing. You know what I mean? Like, you know, but anyways,
you really should make a video about that. I know. I saw the YouTube short, and it was very, very impressive.
Yeah, he put that on TikTok or Instagram, one of the two, and he got like 60,000 views or something. And like, and just like you said, all the haters come out, right? And they're like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Like, what are you trying to be the star of the show? And like one guy's like, you could DJ from the bathroom, and like, what are you rolling that thing into? And I'm like, here we go. You know, it's just like, it's like, come on, guys. Like, no, if you see, like, he'll show it in his video eventually, but like, he rolls it out on the dance floor one time at the night. And this, when the party's popping, he gets the photographer, like, hey, come over here. He gets the bride and groom behind the decks. They act like they're DJing. The crowd goes wild, you know, and then he rolls it back to the corner, and we keep doing what we're doing. It's not like he's trying to be the star of the show. And it's like, but people
That's
just.
That's kind of what I figured.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like there are special moments where it's like the same thing when you're mentioning the limbo with the tubes. Like, I tell the bride and groom I do that, but I also know it's like it's not our job to become the star of the show.
Right.
If you do cool things like that, like a dance party's ongoing. You know what I mean? If you can introduce new things like that, that's super cool.
Exactly.
You should tell him I agree with you. He should make a video on that. I would totally watch that.
Oh yeah. I've been telling him, man. He's got to come out with one here soon, But yeah, so because he's got a YouTube channel as well, and he reviews products and all that stuff. And Dan, seriously, bro, seriously, haters gonna hate, and then Dan just getting here now. What are you doing, Dan? So I've had him on before, the Shuffle Couple. So he's another great YouTube channel you should go check out. He's a pretty hilarious guy.
I've seen his, yeah. It's been great.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah, man, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. You got any questions for me or anything? I'm trying to think if I got anything else for you.
I do have a question for
All right, good.
So with this new booth I'm getting and with the FLX10, I am curious what your thoughts are. Currently, I use a Yamaha MG10XU mixer.
Same one I got.
My mic control.
Yep, same one I got.
What I'm wondering is, like, with the FLX10, it does have a little bit of mic control. I know it's still not as good, but
no, it's fine.
What I'm curious, and people in the comments, like, do I need my Yamaha mixer still? Like, what do you think? Do I need to bring it along? Do I need to have that extra control, or should I just rock the FLX10 and just plug my mic receiver straight into it? So that's what I'm curious to hear your thoughts on that.
All right. And guys in the chat as well, y'all comment, throw it in the comments and we'll read them and talk about it. Me personally, if I'm going to a wedding, typically I'll bring the 10 channel mixer. And the way I do my setup, I do it like Justin the DJ and Nick Spinelli, these guys. So I put my furniture up front and then I put the facade behind me and I put all my stuff on that table. So I put my mixer, my mics, my extra bags, food, all that stuff. I put it all back there and it gives me like a little space, to have a lot of stuff. But do you need it? No, you don't. The FLX10, I had the DDJ 1000, which is like the FLX10 is like the replacement or whatever. And the mic preamps and everything, they're great, dude. They're really good. They're really good. That controller is like $2,000. It's like, it better be damn good, and the mics. No, the mics work perfect out of that thing. And so if I'm doing a wedding, I bring the mixer just in case, just to have, if somebody needs to plug in or the videographer or whatever, because that's where you run into an issue. Like if the videographer wants sound or whatever, you don't want them plugging in the back of your speaker because they can screw up your speakers. You don't want them, so they can plug into your mixer, or you can have a backup, like a Bluetooth receiver with your phone connected in the mixer or whatever. But it's more or less just like I'm doing a professional gig, so let me have all my professional stuff. And then if I'm doing like a backyard party or whatever, I don't bring the mixer. I just go straight out of my controller into the speakers, plug in a mic into the controller, and yeah, it works great. So you got options, So it's really up to you. But, a lot of people feel more comfortable with external mixers and they say it makes everything sound better. To me, I don't know. Like when you're coming out of those top end controllers, like I have the Rane Performer, it's $2,000 controller, that and a mix, like going out of that or the mixer, I can't tell the difference, honestly. I mean, it may give you a little more headroom, so you have a little more volume, but like, I don't know, man. But that's me personally. And what do you guys think in the comments? Kevin Sounds, personally, I never use an external because I feel it's not necessary unless you're using, let's say, like a beginner controller, right? So with the RCA
like
outs,
the one I'm currently using, right? Like,
yeah. So you have to have one for that kind of controller for sure. LaRocas, I always say this is better to have it and not need it than need it not exactly. So that's what I'm saying. For like a wedding, I'll bring it just because like it's better to have it and not need it. And just like with a wedding, I bring a trailer. And so I have like I have extra speakers. I have extra everything. So if my Exiton were to blow up, I would say, you were partying so hard, y'all blew up my speaker, and I'd roll that bitch out, go get another speaker, bring it, and keep right on going. So, it's that, but, SOE Entertainment, I don't use external mixers. DJ Especial, only bring it if you have a guest singer. That's another thing. Like if they have, I've had a few weddings where like during the cocktail hour, they had a person play guitar and they wanted to go through my system and all that. And so it's good for that. I'm sure you know all that already, but yeah. Let's see. Hey, was wondering how long it would take you to swoop in and interview JDJ. Oh,
that's me.
Yeah, I know. But I'm like, what does that comment mean? How long it would, he was wondering how long it would take me to get you on my channel. All right. That one took me a minute. Sorry, I'm old. Let's see. J-Tech new booth. Is it Humpter? Nope, it's not Humpter. So here's the thing. Like, we got this booth, and I'm guessing he did too, because it's not $3,000. And that's the whole reason why I was like, okay, cool. Back to the story. So I was trying to build that lavish booth. You can build it like from Amazon for like $400 or $500, you know, but you gotta have some elbow grease. You gotta know how to use some tools. You gotta cut out the top of the desk and all this stuff. So I bought a desk that I thought looked really cool. And actually, it was in the video. It was in this live stream I just showed earlier. I was putting it together, and I was listening to the J8 and everything, and I realized like the bottom of the desk was just open. It didn't have like a floor. So I'm like, man, I would have to put a board under here and then paint it and all this. So I was like, man, F this. So my daughter was like, I want a desk, you know, in my room. So I was like, bet, there we go. I got you one. Look right here. So I put it in her room, and then I stumbled on that video, and I was like, man, this booth's kind of, you know, it's reasonably priced. And
it's crazy. Like, if you guys haven't seen it, it's like, how much is like $13.50 for the basic version.
Yeah.
And then they have like one with the Ape Labs coin lights, which is like $1,600. And then they have one, the one I got is like the moon dot lighting. It's like the Ape Labs knockoff.
Yeah.
Did you get that one too?
I already have some Ape Lab coins. So I got the basic bitch. Like, coin. Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Yeah. Well, I'm really excited. I mean, it's unique in a sense, right?
Yeah.
Versus some of the other ones because of those lights that are built in from the top. And so I'm really excited to see how it does and how it makes my look or my booth look, you know what I mean? My presence. And so, yeah, watch the video when I make it. And also when James makes it, you know what I mean? Like it's gotta be out there more. Cause I think beginner DJs like feel overwhelmed by like these $3,000 booths.
For sure.
These are awesome.
Yeah, it's just like the $3,000 speaker. So that's what I always joke about on my channel. I was like, I never thought that my DJ YouTube channel was going to be bargain basement DJs, you know, like because I have the expensive stuff. I just don't ever talk about it because I'm like, I'm showing off all this, you know, better alternatives, you know, all this stuff. So I'm like, might as well, right? Might as well. And I bought one because I wanted a black. The Danny Max I have is white, and you know, and I wanted a black furniture
so you got a
setup.
One,
yeah. So I got a black one.
Sweet.
Yeah. So so our videos will be different, you know, it'll be two different things. But yeah, man, it was good to have you on here, man. I don't see any more questions for you guys in the chat. It's just them talking about their mixers and their DJ booths and but it was great to have you on, man. It was good to meet you, and thanks for coming on. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, man. I hope this gets you a little exposure and you know, get your channel likes up and all that stuff and more subscribers, and keep doing what you're doing, man. You're putting out good stuff, good content, and you seem like a great guy. And so yeah, keep doing what you're doing, man.
Thanks, brother. And hey, I'm gonna check out those Exitons. Okay. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. So yeah.
I'll look into those a little more.
Here's the thing, man. And I know you trust us or whatever, but you know, like I tell everyone, I'm like, you can just buy one on Amazon. You can always return it. Like Amazon, you can return anything, you know, just buy one, $550, get it to your house, test it out. I guarantee you're going to love it. You're going to wish you bought two, and then buy another one and then go rock it, man. And everybody's like, well, I don't think they're going to hold up, you know? And it's like, okay, that's fair. That's very valid. That's a very valid concern. I have the same concern. You know, I've used them at about 7 events so far. They've been great. Now, if that thing blows up on event 8, I will get on YouTube and I will say, hey, check this out. And I will show the blown speaker. And I was like, look at this. This damn thing blew up at gig number 8, you know? But until that happens, you know, we'll see what happens. And we've got other people to go off of. You know, DJ Too Legit says he's done 65 events or something with them. They're working good. So, you know, that's all we can do is help each other out. And it's like, you know, you do you, whatever you guys want to do, y'all do what you want to do. You know, it's like, but I guarantee you, if you get an Exoton in and you put it next to that J8 and you play the same song, you're going to be like, James was right. Those Exotons are badass. You're gonna be texting me. You're gonna be on Instagram. Dude, these speakers are badass. I'm gonna be like, I told you. I was
gonna say, I'm definitely considering. It's so funny because like we're in such different places. I'm trying to fit everything in a Toyota Camry right now. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, with a 15-inch sub, will they fit? And I think they still would, but I've got a younger brother who he's trying to join our crew, the DJ crew here soon. And so, and a couple of newer DJs that I'm going to be working with. And so I sent them, you know, your video, and I was like, hey, you might want to look into these. Like, this is probably the best column speaker that you could get to start.
Amen.
Like,
yeah.
Even I thought it was the RCF Evox J8s, right? But like, they're plastic and the Exitons are wood. And I'm like, that's kind of crazy.
That's why they sound so much better. Yeah, they sound so much better. And the bass, dude, it's not even close. The bass on the Exoton. Now, if you're a bass head like I am, I mean, dude, you're gonna feel that tingle in your. We'll be PC here in your stomach, and you're gonna be like, these are amazing. Like, you're gonna love them. I'm telling you, you're gonna love them. So, yeah, man, definitely check them out. I would highly recommend it. And you know, it's $1,100. It's the cost of one J8. You get two.
Seriously.
So there you go. That's what I was saying too on my video. I said, you know, for a multi-op company, a guy who has sorry, my son's playing Minecraft. But for like a multi-op company that's like, you know, has a lot of DJs under them, dude, I'd be like, I'd buy these for everybody. Like, this is perfect. And then you got backups. But anyway, that's a rant for another day. But again, thank you for coming on. Everybody say what's up and say thank you in the chat for Jared being on the stream. And y'all make sure y'all go show him some love on his channel. And man, thanks again.
No problem. We'll see you later.
All right, brother. Well, all right, guys, let's go over our last couple of comments here and we'll call it a night. What do you guys think? That was a fun stream. It was good getting to know Jared, and I wish him lots of success. And maybe we'll bring him back on the channel. We'll bring him back maybe 6 months from now or so and see how he's doing. Let's see. Jared, you cracked me up during your RCF J8 video and your pecs were moving to the beat. Just sub to Jared. Let's get him to 1,000. YouTube showed me his very first video back a month ago. Yep. Ayo, the king is back in 2026. What's up, Mr. Maui? Man, welcome back, man. Thank you for joining again, man. Appreciate you. I can't wait for y'all's stream this Thursday. So far, Exitons are good speakers. Yes, sir. I know nothing about speakers, but I prefer Exitons. That's my lady. Exiton does not sponsor this channel. I mean, I don't know, I guess. I mean, you know, they scratch my back, I scratch theirs. I mean, it's not like, you know. Record box is great. Sorry, they look cheap. She's talking about the tube lights. Maybe if you have 4 or 6 of them. Jared just popping out videos left and right. I know, man. That's what I was saying. I couldn't believe it. James, need to get a pair of the Exiton new K8 2800 watt 8-inch line array. What? That's what I'm talking about, dude. We're going to be talking about that on the Gear Guys podcast this Sunday night on Expert Island's channel. Make sure you go subscribe to him. And we will be live this Sunday. Sunday. We do Sunday nights. You're doing great. Jared, buying the FLX4 was the best decision you made to start DJing. Too many DJs buying expensive controllers, not knowing. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. For Jared, when you get your next controller, what do you get? So he said he got the FLX10. No sound effects. Okay, I got to figure that out. I don't know why my sound effect thing isn't working. I will never get out and do the Cupid Shuffle with guests. Yeah, me neither, bro. Me neither. AI can help you be a better DJ, helping you with song selection and beat matching. That's for sure. Let's see. What up, peep? What up? And that is fine, but not for me. The lavish booth. Yep. Scrolling on down here. What do you guys think? Oh, let's get back to my chat screen. What do you guys think is a good photo booth? Oh, man. Well, I'll have to bring that up on another stream. I could go for 30 minutes on that. I have a do-it-yourself DJ booth with 55-inch monitor, $300. Yeah. Kobe, you need to do a video about that, bro, and show these people, man. Looking at possibly getting 2 Exiton columns, but I think I'm going to wait and keep saving up for what I really want. So far, I'm leaning towards EV Evolve 70 or 90. All right, man. I mean, you better keep saving, dude. $7,000. You better keep saving. Good stuff. I'm 1 year in with my 15-inch Exitons. You are grinding. Boom, boom, boom. Right now, Exiton is having a hard time with keeping up with demand. Exactly. It's going to come down to less because he's getting an MBA, so longer videos. Yep. He talked about that early. Hopefully he gets the 1803. I'm definitely going to get the 1803. Oh, you're talking about shuffle couple. Yeah, he needs to compare them to his EV90s. The Exiton LVP 15 is loud. I'm going to have to check that out. Robin, write that down as well. We'll have to check that one out. Oh, man. Seems like a genuine guy. All right, man. Well, night. Chichillin says night, and I'm going to be saying night. Thank you, guys. Happy 2026. Thank you again for joining the stream. Had a great time with everybody. And we will see you next Wednesday with a new guest. And I'm going to keep that on the locks for right now. But yeah, I'm excited to have them on as well. So we will see you next Wednesday.